All right, this video is going to show you how to do 5.2b.I, the first part of 5.2b. So we're going to start a new part, and that is showing how to do fillets, and I'm going to show you how to do rounds also. Start a new 2D sketch, and we're just going to create a basic rectangular shape. Doesn't really matter how big you make it. All right, there are a couple ways to do fillets. So right now I'm in just sketch mode. And I can come over here to the fillet tool, and I can choose the size of my fillet. Depending on the drawing, you will have either already have that size, or you'll do something that looks reasonable based on the shape. Because of the dimensions of this object, when I do a 0.125 inch fillet, you can see how it creates the green line for the fillet. I simply click and it creates the fillet for me, 0.125 inches. And you can do that all the way around. And I'm going to do it just on the two sides. So then you can finish the sketch, and we're going to extrude this shape. We'll go 1 inch, that's fine. And there's another way to do the fillet also. When you are in the sketch mode, or the 3D mode, you can come here and do a fillet, and then you can fillet the edge that you click on. So depending, we had this original two-dimensional shape that we were looking at, and we filleted it originally. But let's say I wanted to fillet this edge. I would have to fillet this edge in the three-dimensional piece, because that's not going to work in the two-dimensional piece. It's the wrong plane. So sometimes you have to fillet in the three-dimensional. Sometimes you can get away with not doing it in the three-dimensional. So that's the fillet tool. Now, to do a round, we would actually need to create a new 2D sketch, and we need to, I don't want to tie into anything here, create a rectangle in here, finish the sketch. I'm going to do a cut extrude for this interior section, because a round is a curve on an interior surface. Say okay. Now, when I come here to fillet, and I choose this edge right here, you notice it's automatically going to put a round in there for me and curve that shape. Notice when I did that round, though, that it built up the material. It didn't cut out the material. So if you are doing your own design without numbers, you're creating your own design, you need to account for the buildup of this material, because that's going to take up the area of this space. So you may have to make the rectangle, the original rectangle, a little bit larger, because the round on the inside is going to fill in.